Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is Monday. How are you all? How are you all? So, I am doing well. I hope for those of you in the United States, you had a very nice Father's Day. For all the fathers out there, I hope you enjoyed your day. So, today it's Monday. That's all I got. That's all I got. It's Monday. Um, yeah. So I got up and I had a nice, pretty easy morning, and here we are. Here we are together on Monday. Whew. What do I have for you? What do I have for you? For those of you who are taking my class, I'm looking forward to Wednesday night. I hope the homework's going well. For those of you who are working on your own shadow work, have taken IET with me, I hope you're doing well. Our healing really is it's a very individual journey. And the integrative energy therapy helps you on that journey, but there is so much of it that really you are transforming on your own. You're recognizing where it is that you've been holding yourself back. You're starting to recognize the patterns and the self-sabotage and any shame or unworthiness or anything that's really been holding you back. And so, for those of you who have had the integrative energy therapy or are thinking about it, just know that it is going to support that. It is going to support that growth, but that you still have to do the work. You still have to make the better choices. Make go in a different direction. It's all good, but it is a process, and it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It takes time. You didn't get to this point overnight. So it's going to take time to heal the wounds, to release the patterns, and to recognize your divinity and recognize where you are in your own journey and what you need for yourself. All right. Taken care of, guys. Taken care of. Good Lord. Go away. Go away. Hey, Karen. How are you? Hey, Joanna. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Steph. Hey, Ann. Hey, Deb. Yes. Happy first day of summer. Happy, 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 happy. So that's kind of, what's been on my mind because this is a journey. This is not, there's no destination. I've done a lot of work, but, I had another epiphany just this weekend. And it was nothing that threw me for a loop, but it was like an aha moment, that there's a relationship in my life that just is going to be what it is. And I have to accept it. And unfortunately, just be the bigger person. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And that works in relationships and as well as readings. Sometimes what you're getting out of a relationship is that's all you're going to get out of it. And you just have to kind of leave the rest on the table. All right. Let's see what the message is for us this Monday morning. Oh, there we go. It's begun. It's begun. So if you're looking for to get support and help on your journey, reach out to me. I am booking appointments. Ooh, big energies. Big good energies. As we go through and kind of recognize where we're getting something from a relationship and where we're giving something in a relationship. And sometimes these relationships that are difficult, and there are relationships that as much as you want to disconnect or as much as you want, some of them are very integrated into your life. And so there's no way that you can truly, completely walk away or disconnect completely. And so it's those relationships that can be hard and feel the hardest because they're not serving you. They've definitely, you're in this life experience with each other to, I don't want to say butt up against each other, but it's never going to be harmonious. It's never going to be, and it can be if the other person does their work. But if they're not willing to do their work, there's nothing you can do about it except love them where they are and try to minimize your contact with them or have boundaries with them. And, there are some people in your life that they won't respect those boundaries, even though you deserve to be respected. You deserve to be seen and heard for who you are, your gifts, your talents. But they're just people in your life that for whatever reason, you guys have been put together in this life experience, and you can be the model, you can be the bigger person, and it's just never going to be the relationship you want because they're never going to get it. And sometimes that is what can be hard in some relationships that are just, I don't want to say we're stuck with them, but they're, they are what they are. All right. So that was my epiphany. That relationship just is going to be what it is. I'm never going to get anything that I would want out of it. And I'm always going to be the bigger person in giving. And that's okay, because I'm going to love myself. And I'm going to find those other people in my life to be there for me in that way. So the message for Monday morning is we're going to start with the universe. Yeah. Because this is about the universe bringing to you the things that are for you, that this is about you going forward and the universe giving you the balance. Look at that infinity symbol. Giving you the balance and all of the bringing you a lot of what is your way forward. And, the universe is never going to say this is the way. They're going to give you an alignment. They're going to say, okay, would be the better way. But they're going to give you choices in, which direction you're ready to go down. Because that's what we're here to do in this life experience. We're here to grow and evolve. And the universe is here saying, okay, you've done some growing, you've done some evolution, and now it's time to choose where you're going next. What is going to be your next process or part of the evolution? So the moment that you've been wanting. Because for some of us, we have felt very stuck. We felt very stagnant. We felt like things have not been going in the direction we wanted them to. And now the universe is going to say, okay, you haven't had what you wanted, and you've made some decisions, and it's changed your situation. And now we're going to bring you choices. And now it's up to you to decide where you want to go. And no bad choice coming, but it's going to be choices that take you down different roads. And it's going to be up to you to step back and get in connection with your emotions, because the moon is here to say, okay, where are you being guided? Where do you feel like this momentum is taking you? What feels right for you at this time? So for many, all of us, we're going to have choices going forward in the next little while. I don't know. I'm hearing 6 months. So we're going to have choices, and the universe is joining the dots. It's bringing us into the decisions that we need to make for ourselves. And that's what's going to be important with this, because this momentum, it's going to, this is swift momentum. It's fast paced. So these choices are going to come up like boom, boom, boom. And it could feel a little overwhelming. It could feel a little like, I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, this is too quick. This is too fast. I didn't expect it. And the universe is going to be like, didn't you know? Didn't you expect it? because you've been manifesting it. We've been joining up the dots. We've been bringing it to you. Do you have the wherewithal? Do you have the fortitude? Do you have the grounded and centeredness to now take what we're offering you, because we're bringing it to you? Now it is that job that you were seeking. It is that relationship that you wanted. Do you have what it takes to move forward? Because we are expanding your horizons. We are taking you to a positive outcome, but it is going to be one step at a time. It is going to be evolving through the process. So you're going to be getting a lot of job opportunities. You're going to be meeting a lot of people, and it's going to be, where do you now see yourself fitting? Do you fit in that old story and the people that resonated with your past, or are you ready to move forward and resonate in this new space, taking a little bit of a leap of faith and putting yourself out there in a way that you've been wanting to, but now that it's here, are you ready? Are you ready? Because it's time. It's time for you to have the goodness, the celebration. It is time for your cup to be overflowing. Yeah, Deb. It is what it is. And accepting it will never be any more than that. And it can be a grieving process to know that that person who has been an integral part of your life, that person that was supposed to fulfill a certain role, it's not who they are. It's not what they can give. And you got to kind of love them and leave them where they are, and minimize the damage to yourself as much as you can. And that's not a very, it's not a very easy road. It's not what you want. But it is what it is. So that's what I feel coming for us for the next 6 months. We are coming towards celebration. We are coming towards, look at this, I love that card. We are coming to expanding our horizons. We are coming to the momentum taking off. So those of you who have been looking for a job or thinking about, should I change my career? You're going to have this opportunity to make this choice, but it's going to come in a way in which you're going to kind of need to make it swiftly, or it's on your doorstep right now and there's no stepping over it. You've got to either take it or not. And so it's going to be important to step back and get grounded, because I love it. I love that the universe has your back. I love that the tides are changing. And I love that the momentum is here. So for many of us, we've been feeling what is going on? We're stuck, we're stagnant, things aren't moving, things aren't changing. Oh my gosh. But the universe is I'm here. I've got you. And I love in the expanding horizons, look at that horizon. You're going to the sun. You're going to positivity. You're going to receiving what it is you're looking for. Are you ready to grab it? Are you ready to hold on? Are you ready to embrace what you're being brought to, because it's a little unfamiliar, or it's a little new, or it's a lot new? Sometimes we have to be careful what we ask for, because when we receive it, it's ugh. Okay, this is going to change everything. That's what this feels. This is a very big energy that feels okay, this is going to change something profoundly in my life. Am I ready for it? And the answer's got to be yes, because I've been manifesting it. I've been praying for it. I've been wanting it. Yeah, Karen, write rounds. I'll take it. Yeah, because it's time to cut the cords of the past. Boom, boom, boom. Ding, 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 ding. Cut the cords. Cut those cords. The past has nothing back there for you. So for some of us, where we're cutting cords, again, it's a little bit of breaking our hearts, because it is what it is, like Deb said, and we're not going back. So whatever that relationship was, whatever that situation was, whatever you had thought it was going to be. It's about grieving that process of knowing that it's not going to be. You're not going to have that situation. You're not going to have that relationship. You're not going to get that promotion, which is going to lead you in a different direction. It's going to lead you to other relationships and different. There's a lot of change that is coming, and it's growth, and it's new, and it's positive. To be a little sad. It's okay to be excited about where you're going and a little sad about what you're leaving behind or what didn't work out the way yourself to grieve. And then get excited. In spirituality, cords are the energetic bonds that connect us to a situation, person, or place. There are different types of cords, but in the context, they are connections to situations or people that can have a negative and draining effect upon us. We can also create a negative cord when we have an expectation of the outcome of a situation, especially when it is outside our control. So this is an important time for you to release any attachments to people, places, situations, outcomes, or anything else that could be limiting your experience of joy. Angels are wrapping you in a light of love so that you can lovingly detach from situations that could be draining, dramatic, or damaging your health or purpose. If you're finding yourself hanging on in a situation you know is unhealthy or negative, Angel Wisdom is encouraging you to call upon the help you need to release yourself from it. Know that angels are guiding you to surrender the need to direct and control at this time, so you can welcome in the spiritual support that is available to you. When you ask your angels to support you in cutting the cords, they will help dissolve the connections that are hooking you into a negative situation. You have to do your part too by removing yourself from harmful and draining situations. If you have any questions regarding a situation, relationship, or outcome at this time, know that you are being guided to find a new way forward, as it will be more rewarding and replenishing for you. Ultimately, cutting the cords is an act of self-care and self-love. It's time. It's time to make the positive moves, because this was the only card I needed to bring out. The universe has your back. The universe has got you. It's bringing you the fulfillment of wishes. It's bringing you the newness. It's bringing you the prosperity. It's bringing you the abundance. And for some of you, it will be helping you really dissolve those cords from those negative situations. For some of you, it'll be family. For some of you, it'll be that really long relationship. For some of you, it's going to be that really long job. But it feels like these cords that we're being released from are the long-standing ones that have just been draining us for a long time, little by little by little. And through this evolution process, we're now recognizing that that situation that we held on to because it felt safe and secure and stable is really the thing that it's time to move on from, because it served its purpose. You've learned your lesson. You're ready to move beyond it. And so you just have to leave whoever is in that situation or whatever it is where they are, love them where they are, and just know that you're moving into the direction that is for you, that you're going in the direction that you're going to be growing and evolving in a positive way and fulfilling your purpose that you're here to have at this time in this life experience. And we are human. We have emotions, and you have to feel the sadness. You have to feel the loss. Years ago, I've been with a company for 10 years, and it was like my first real job. And I'd moved up the ladder, and I'd had all these connections, and I knew people at corporate. I knew people at the ground level, and I loved it. It was wonderful, but I felt inside, for me at that time, it was time to go. And it was a hard decision to take myself out of that 401k and that 4 weeks of vacation and that very stable environment that people who truly cared about me and wanted good things for me. But I was done growing. I had gotten all I was going to get there, and it was time for me to move on. And it was ultimately very beneficial, but it took a minute to sit with that loss of this very comfortable, stable situation, love where I had been, what I had grown, how I had grown. Because I'd 10 years. I had grown as a person, but I knew it was time for me to go. And when you feel that, okay, it's time for me to go, and it's scary, but it's your spirit saying, okay, that part of your journey, there's nothing left there for you. And if you stay, you're just going to be spinning your wheels, because you won't grow anymore. You won't learn anymore. You won't get anymore. You're just going to kind of stay stuck. And for many of you, and if you're watching this video, I would say all of us, it's time. It's time to move. It's time to go. It's time to evolve. It's time to take the next step. And that's what the universe is here telling you, that the momentum is built. It's now going to take off. And are you ready? Because you're going to those positive horizons. You're going to the bigger, to the more. And it's going to be good, because you're coming into a time of joy and abundance and prosperity. But you are going to have to make some not scary decisions, but it's going to be a little uncomfortable, because it's going to take you away from what you've known probably for a very long time. So feel the sadness, feel the grief, but know that where you're going is to better, is to what you need in your life experience for you at this time, not about anybody else. So there are going to be people around you that are going to be like, no, what are you doing? Because trust me, I had a lot of those people going, what do you mean you're going to be leaving this stable situation where you have all these perks and you know, and you've created this, you know, this connection. But for me inside, I was gone. I needed to go. Welcome, Emily. Welcome, honey. These are going to be, this is the general reading for the day. So take what resonates, honey, leave the rest. And know that tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, Tarot Tuesday, I will be on Eastern Standard Time to pull cards for as many as I can for free. And for those of you who do make a donation, I will do a longer reading. So if you want to work with me, you've never worked with me, that is a good place to start to connect with me. Oh, awesome, honey. Awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, so that's what I have for you on this Monday. All my services are at melissalwatkins.com services tab. Guys, have a beautiful rest of your day. I'm sending you so many blessings and so much love, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.